Welcome back, Nerd Squad. While many think of superheroes as needing to be superpowered, there are quite a few non-powered heroes who have earned the label super without them, simply from their accomplishments over time, as well as for being some of the strongest characters that we have in comics, even without powers. Today we're going to take a closer look at some of these characters as we count down the top 10 strongest superheroes with no powers. Plug in your best guesses for who will make our cut in the comments below, and be sure to stick around till the end of this list where I'll have some bonus content coming your way. Alright, let's get counting. Number 10. Huntress. Not only do we get to see how powerful Helena Bertinelli was in the Harley Quinn Birds of Prey film, but even in the comics she is known as being a force to be reckoned with. Huntress is Helena Bertinelli, the daughter and sole surviving member of the famous mob family in Gotham, who was known for becoming a vigilante in order to get revenge on the people who murdered her family. She has not only bested Batgirl aka Barbara Gordon in combat before, but she even once fought against Lady Shiva and managed to hold her own. She didn't win, of course, she got her butt whooped, but she never gave up, and because of this she earned the respect of Lady Shiva, who gave her the name Iron Owl for her resilience. She bled so much, but then she was like, I'm gonna spit my blood on you. Plah. Lady Shiva was like, ugh, gross. Alright, stop fighting me. You're nasty. That's not what happened, but that would be funny if that is what happened. Number 9. Hit Girl. Coming at us from Mark Millar's and John Romita Jr.'s series Kick-Ass, which has been published by both Marvel's imprint Icon Comics and Image Comics, we have Hit Girl. Mindy McCready is Hit Girl, a brutal hero who, despite appearances, is frightfully mighty and scary. She is out to avenge the death of her mother, at least that's what she believes she's been trained for, by her mentor and fellow vigilante as well as father, Big Daddy. A ruthless killer and trained fighter, Hit Girl is not someone that you'd want to mess with. She's been shown to get shot multiple times and still manage to get back up and continue to kick. Pun intended there. And she's only 12 and 1/4 years old. What is it with young heroes that can kick all of our butts? It's probably because, you know, they're young, so they're like, we're spry. Number 8. Nightwing. Nightwing is Dick Grayson. He is the first and possibly, to some, best Robin that Batman ever had. He is also often known as the leader of the Teen Titans. Trained by Batman himself, Nightwing is an insanely skilled fighter, and his physique is off the charts, making you often question what could be considered within the realm of human with his astounding feats. Dick has even taken up the mantle of Batman before, temporarily when Batman was suspected to be dead. He's managed to temporarily knock down CAIN, somehow managing to catch her off guard. Insanely hard to do considering how well she could read people, like that's literally what she was trained for. And even managed to pull a Bane over on Bane, attempting to break Bane's back over his own knee. Youch. Number 7. War Machine. Not all superheroes need brute strength to be strong. Some simply need a cool suit of armor. When looking at the Iron Man family, that's a common trait that you'll notice. This teched out squad of supers often uses tech and training to defeat their foes. James Rhodes, fondly known as Rhodey, is a skilled and seasoned pilot known for being one of, if not the, best friend of Tony Stark, aka Iron Man. As such, he ended up being gifted a suit of armor from Stark, thus starting a career as a hero himself. He's bested Thor in a fight, single-handedly defeated a fleet of invading Skrulls, incapacitated Ares, and constantly manages to put himself back into situations that have given him PTSD, just so he can continue being the hero that he wants to be. Wow. Number 6. Daredevil. The son of famed boxer Battling Jack Murdoch, this vigilante, who usually sticks to his own neighborhood of Hell's Kitchen, was blinded at a young age. Originally, he appeared to have received superpowers as a result of the accident that blinded him, granting him super strength and endurance, and enhanced senses. But this would later be retconned in Frank Miller's Man Without Fear, where instead Daredevil would be posed as a hero who simply had enhanced senses, probably due to being blind. Although some people still think of them as superpowers. And he was trained by master martial artist Stick, who also happened to be blind. And that's how he got all his like super strength sort of skills. Super strength. And that's how he became such a skilled fighter. He's been shown to be strong enough to literally rip demons apart, crack concrete with a single punch, escape metal bindings, and has even taken on the Hulk in a 1v1 fight. Wow. Pretty impressive for someone who doesn't really have superpowers. He's also known for being one of the toughest superheroes around, with or without powers, but mainly without. Number 5. Damian Wayne. Damian is the son of Bruce Wayne and Talia al Ghul. From a young age he was trained by the League of Assassins before being dropped by Talia on Bruce's doorstep, where Talia informed Bruce that Damian was his son and he would now be responsible for looking after him. Thanks for that, Talia. Batman then took it upon himself to train Damian, attempting to rehabilitate his son and rid him of his murderous tendencies, of which he had many. Both the light and the dark sides of Damian make him a powerful and deadly vigilante in regards to his role as Robin. This is a kid who has beat people comatose, and that's when he's holding back, and who defeated his own mother, a supremely skilled assassin, in combat at the age of 10. Number 4. Cassandra Cain. Cassandra Cain is one of the few superheroes to have earned the mantle of Batgirl, but before her time as part of the Bat family, she lived with her father and the League of Assassins. Her father was David Cain and her mother was Lady Shiva. Yeah, Lady Shiva, who simply gave birth to Cassandra in exchange for her life and training that would make her stronger. David raised Cassandra to speak only through body language and taught her to be a skilled assassin. She was so young when she had her first kill that she thought it was all a game. Her dad's training regimen for her was harsh and intense. It even involved him shooting his daughter point blank in the back to apparently keep her on her toes. The scary part is that Cassandra didn't even flinch when she was being shot. She was like, ah, this is great. What? Girl's crazy. Love her though, but crazy. Number 3. NINJAK. NINJAK comes to us from Valiant Comics. He is part spy and part ninja, and in regards to his alias, part British aristocrat. When it comes to his alter ego, he is known as Colin King. He's not only skilled when it comes to speed and agility, but also demonstrates a great sense of endurance and strength, as well as an impossible level of stealth. He managed to stab the most powerful psionic likely in all of the Valiant verse, Toyo Harada, before he could even react. And Toyo Harada is known for his insanely fast reaction time. He has single-handedly been shown to defeat rooms full of armed mercenaries and skilled ninjas, and while allowing himself to take a beating, he's even mused how easy it would be for him to snap every one of his assailants' necks before they'd even have enough time to realize what was happening to them. Overall, he's just deadly. Number 2. Iron Man. Tony Stark is known for being one of the biggest and baddest supers in the Marvel Universe. Seriously, he's turned evil more than once. In regards to his strength, a lot of his power comes from his Iron Man suits, which have evolved over the years to be insanely OP, basically evolving with him. But along with this, it's really Stark's intellect that makes him so strong without any powers. His smarts allow him to build his suits and have even allowed him to integrate some tech within himself physically, making him even stronger. Number 1. Batman. The ultimate non-powered superhero. There is very little that Batman can't do. He is known as a master detective, master martial artist and combatant, a weapons specialist, master of shadows and stealth, an insanely skilled driver, pilot, captain. I mean, is there any vehicle type he hasn't mastered? Is there anything he can't do? He can apparently also bench press 1,000 pounds, which by the way is more than our current world record amount by a couple hundred. Batman without a doubt has to be one of the most overpowered superheroes of all time, even without having any superpowers. Thank you so much for watching, Nerd Squad. I hope you enjoyed this list full of heroes who truly need no powers to be heroic. Do you agree with our choices? What are some of your favorites when it comes to strong, non-powered heroes in comics? Share your opinions in the comments below. And speaking of comments, it's time to turn to some comments from one of our latest videos, Top 10 Scary the Boys Stormfront Facts. Don Chan says, the Team Rocket shirt! Everyone always is loving my Team Rocket crop top. I think this was one of my best buys at Fan Expo last year. That and my friend's graphic novel actually, which made me cry. The story was so moving. Anyways, glad you enjoyed the shirt, and be sure to prepare for trouble. Rudimus Awesomus Maximus comments, I like the gender swap since Homelander has a complex with strong authoritative women, and it'll shake up the dynamic. Oh, for sure. This is one of the things I'm super excited to see. If this version of Stormfront is anything like the comics, then she should also be super authoritative. I'm so excited to see these two clash, and I hope we get the whole Payback Squad in the season 2 as well. And that's all the time we have for comments today. Be sure to comment below for a chance to have your thoughts and opinions featured in a future video. This has been Top 10 Nerd, and I'm your host Amanda McKnight, reminding you as always to stay nerdy, YouTube. Excuse me, Sage, my nose. My nose. Okay. Ah! Oh my goodness, I just made myself sound like an old person. Or spry, who uses that term? Grandma Amanda over here. It's a lot of drilling, man. Alright. I just feel like there's been so much drilling over there consistently. Like, how could they not be done drilling?